Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Day 4. I still don't know how it's gonna go, but I don't know if I'll do this every time. But at least for our outbreak period, like I said before, I'm just gonna stream throughout the entire day, like 10 days. So that's why I'm still out here with the similar title, just Stygian Onslaught Grind. Intentionally seeing if I get anything good out of this, which I've gotten something good on the first day, so that was clean. Um, Today might be a shorter stream than most of them. If not, the rest of them probably gonna be around this slow. Not really much gonna happen today. I'm waiting till Sunday so I can level up Skirk's talents, and then I might end up trying her at, doing fearless mode for Stygian Onslaught. So that's when I'll like actually do a run with Skirk in there and see if I can push for it. But I'm not gonna try to push for it today. I'm just gonna do a slight grind. Quickly get off because I've been slowly grinding on the second account while also going through my backlog of videos I've been watching today. So, yeah, I want to get back to that. But, outside of all that, I'm, you know, somewhat been enjoying this grind just because it really does feel great that, we can grind artifacts a different way. It just sucks that it only lasts for 10 days. I'd like for it to last half the patch at least, but it is what it is. I already did the refresh, so we already got 5 condensed. I tried to change my Skirk build, but nothing seemed to stick for me. So this is really the build that she's going to be stuck on, which is fine. Every other build, I'm either off by a little bit from having 100 crit rate, or I end up just over it like this. I'm barely over 100 crit rate in this build, so I guess it is what it is. But yeah. I guess I could try Skirk again. Do I want to try any of this? I don't really feel like doing it again. I'm probably going to test her on a local legend to get used to rotations because there is a boss I can go fight. Maybe I'll do that later this stream. Um, that's good. That's good. Let's check the mic quality. Holy moly. Alright, how did this sound now? How did this sound now? It sounds better, so I guess I'll deal with that. How's it going? Uh, well, it's a pretty your average Saturday, so not really much. I could have easily streamed earlier today, but I decided to just wait it out. But anyways, like I said before, this stream might be the shortest, if not one of the shortest. I don't know. Trying to like delay this is like not gonna work. But again, waiting until Sunday so that I can do Stygian Onslaught with Skirk after I like level up her talents and such, which kind of blows because I really hate that I have to wait certain days to do this. But yeah, so let's run through our resin. Then I'm probably gonna go test rotations a bit more if I'm still struggling to do that, which I'm probably going to. I could try to see if she could do menacing right now, but I think I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. Cause like I said, I want to do a stream actually using her in here more appropriately. We're probably gonna get this today, which I saw other people get this. Apparently, you can't get more than this. So you could only get a certain amount of XP for this, which is a bit sad because I thought like people that can unveil their resin here is gonna get the most value out of it. You know, I don't even know if the actual meter will continue to go up to get your extra resin per run. I guess I'll find out today or tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it in today's stream. I'm gonna get this feather, which means I could. Actually, I don't know. I was gonna say I could reroll something, but I'm like, no. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this tomorrow. I'm pretty sure my account's strong enough to get this. I'm pretty close already. I just needed a little bit of boost, and I got the boost I needed. So I can get this feather, and then I'll probably reroll a goblet tomorrow, which is very iffy because a part of me still wants to reroll the. I really still want to reroll the flowers still because I really want to upgrade that. There's several. There's not that many pieces I could think of rerolling though. Like most circlets, I don't care about rerolling. There's a there's a okay amount of goblets I want to reroll. There is a lot, and I mean a lot of flowers or feathers that I want to reroll. Feathers probably to a less degree because like I have really good feathers, so it's probably just flowers I'm thinking about. I can think of like several flowers I want to reroll still. I don't know if there's a sans I want to reroll. I guess there is one if I want to like upgrade a Scafe, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Anyways, right now, I still don't know if I'm doing Script's rotation very well. You know, start with zero energy. If I do her rotation in the beginning, where I just like use her in the beginning and then start cycling through my supports after, then I can get like a decent amount of surface subtlety in the beginning. But I would need to use Skirk and then a Scafe right after.
A dash of shower me with gotcha. Let the world come alive. Power.
I could have cleared that faster, honestly. I got scared. Actually, I still probably could have killed him in time. But I like that rotation in the beginning. If I get used to that rotation, then I should be fine for difficulty 5. But the fact that my Ganyu team was able to get as close as they did, I'd say otherwise. Bruh. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't do me like that, man. I want to get a double crit goblet on Skirk, but now I'm going to have to push that back because I prayed that third time the charm, but nope. I'm never crafting another Sans on that set ever again.
Strike a pop. A little elusive. Quietly now.
I get so close every time. I don't know. I need to change my rotation a little bit. No! That's frustrating. That is my second one from this set. Yippee. dire commendation targets. Did this mean, can I still get a bonus? Hold on, we're gonna have to see. So, like I said, I already knew we were gonna get through it all. Let's go back and grab that feather. So, once you get this, it doesn't sound like you can get another one, 'cause I saw other people have already gotten it, so yeah. I don't like that. I wish that you could keep farming it, at least get like some progress for like the next one or something would be cool. But you just want to be able to get the next one or something. But for people to have like a mess ton of fragile resin, I don't know what to say. Well, alright, let's do this again. The next 3 times.
Gotcha.
I get so close every time.
Annihilate. Mine to win.
Okay, so you can still get the progress for the bonus. You just won't get the other progress. I guess that's fine. Originally, I'd use all my fragiles in here, but since I can't, you know, fill the other progress bar to get like the Dust of Enlightenment, that way I don't really care about rushing that. I get so close every time.
Let my name echo in song. Surge.
You know what, I'm gonna try a different approach. I'll try to hit burst next time. Mm. Oh right, there is a feather I want to reroll. Shit, I just thought about it. Mm. There is a feather I want to reroll. I just realized that. But do I want to reroll it? Mm. That's the question. Do I want to reroll it? The amount of feather we got this patch, at least for free to play, pretty sure the reshaping can reach like the first guarantee for 3 rolls. Yeah. It's not that I want to reshape that because that piece is so good, but then I just remembered something else. Actually, I don't have anyone using it right now, do I? That was my second account I'm thinking about. What the? Oh, okay. I don't know why she has those on. Yeah, that still. Because I wonder how long I should let her have that. She doesn't really need that on anymore, to be honest. Okay, you just deserted. She had that stuff on. I actually can't wait to build my Caesar's Candace now. Actually, really looking forward to it. She'll probably be the character I immediately start working on after Stygian Onslaught ends. But I'll probably end up working on talents like I originally wanted to do this patch, but um um I guess I'll still give it to you anyways. I don't have a single text because I've only ever gotten one when I found the domain, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good enough for me to even attempt to keep. It could have been a crafting angle, but that's not happening. This piece is a 5 roll. I feel like not trying it would just be not okay. I feel like. Hmm. I definitely think this is a piece worth reshaping. Alright, I can't check it here. It'd be so tedious to check it here though. I guess I could check for my character's individual pieces then. They for pieces that I would want to reroll. Like dialing back to this, I feel like I need to check. Again, I know that with this piece I really want to reroll. Because the subsets are good. It's just that I want to reroll that. I hate how low rolled the freaking flower is on the crit damage. Nope, nope, nope. I do want to reroll that, but no. So there's this one, this piece, and then the piece that's on Marika that I want to reroll. I don't know if I want to reroll that. Probably not. I mean, technically I probably would want to, but I don't think I'm going to. Really? I don't know. Good enough, to be honest. Nah. I thought about it, but no. Yeah, that was a 5 roll piece, right? I don't like it. I don't like it enough to care. Support pieces. Well, so there's only like a total of 3 feathers I would want to reroll. Actually, one more thing. Where is that? I actually would like to reroll this too, actually. But this piece is not going to be easy to reroll. I need a very specific piece. So it wouldn't really feel beneficial to reroll this, but it is a piece I would want to reroll. Just so it has an HP percent roll instead of that EM roll. Feathers. My best artifact type on my account. I don't know if there's any that I want to reroll. There's like one that would be cool if I rerolled it, but I don't know. Like this would be cool to reroll, but I kind of like how it rolled. This one I definitely want to reroll. That's probably one of the pieces I want to reroll the most right now. But I probably shouldn't rush it because I don't have Skirk on this set right now, so... Huh, that's a 5-roll piece. This piece is very old, by the way. I've had this piece from like 1.0. I did not know that that was a 5-roll. Oh, that's crazy. It doesn't really matter. This was a 5-roll piece? I mean, it's like a maybe, but I don't really care to upgrade that. It's fine on a young son. My best artifact on my account is still this piece. To be fair, I'd love to reroll this actually. To be honest, I've always hated this piece. Had this piece for so long. I think I got this during like the early stages of the Emblem grind when this first came out with Inazuma's release. I had this piece for that long. What was this one? Right, no, I don't care about that one. Oh, right, there was this one. So I guess there's at least 2 feathers I would want to reroll. I forgot about that one. I like that one. Nope. For that set, not really. I love how this one rolled. Should have made that an artifact clip, but I just didn't. What the? Oh. I was like, wait, what is that? Don't care about that. Nope. Nope. Guess these are all like the support pieces still. Yeah. Funny if I had a support piece I wanted to reroll, but that's not gonna happen. So there's 4 flowers I would want to reroll and 3 feathers? I guess. I definitely have to go back through this again to check which ones, but I don't need to worry about it right now. So the emblem feather, of course the Skirk's feather, and wait, what? No one's using that? I thought I had that on official. What happened? What did I change? Oh, wait. Oh, right. The other piece was almost coffee, and then I kept trying to min-max her crit rate at least a little bit. Um, yeah, I mean, like how builds have been, but I guess let's check sounds, because this is like the deciding factor right now, because I know I'm gonna get the other feather tomorrow. I'm sure my account's strong enough. That's a 5-roll. Wow, that piece is really old too. Never would have thought that was a 5 roll. I remember I wanted to reroll this just because I didn't like having that crit damage like that, like having a balance of crit rate with crit damage. Like I prefer a piece that looks like this. This piece did not look like it rolled 5 times in the stats. It really doesn't. And this is my second best artifact on my account. Um, what this? That one just missing a roll, but I don't really care about that. Rerolling one of these would feel kind of unlucky. I don't know why. I don't want to do that. 4 rolls into that. Yep. This piece was almost perfect. This would have been like 42 if it rolled one more time. Support pieces, but what else down here? This was a 5 roll, and it's that good. Wow. I have to consider that one day. Might end up getting rid of that ER Sands. I don't know yet. I like it. My best ER Sands on my account. This one's pretty close to it. I remember rolling this intensely just because I wanted to build Noel, and I still haven't done that. Another piece I wouldn't mind rerolling because that crit damage is pretty low for 3 rolls and a crit damage. Sounds. I guess it's fine. Mm, nope. 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 I don't know if I have a single Sands I want to reroll. Most of the time I don't care about or they're good enough. Like there's this one, but I don't feel like rushing that. I'm sure I'm gonna go back to that domain eventually one day. I need a new Sans. I don't want to keep that or reroll it to keep it or whatever. Max subsets. Maybe. Maybe. I realized it's a 5 roll. This piece is really good for Hotel. Right now I'm not gonna rush that. Hate keeping that Sans. Support pieces again. Or that in. Huh. I guess it's just the ER says from Golden Troop then. Everything else I don't care about too much. Goblets, the ones I'm most iffy about whether or not I want to change them at all. There is. I don't know. I think it's good enough. But obviously, a part of me wants to reroll that. Maybe. I don't have the greatest cryo goblets, that's why I was thinking of crafting one. But then I ruined my own. I ruined that myself to actually save up for that. Now I have to wait another full patch. Shit is what it is. I have to wait till next month in August for Imaginary Theater to get another one. Or to be able to craft another chance at a cryo goblet, but I don't know. 4 rolls. I remember this one I was tempted to reroll, but I don't think I'm going to. Maybe I'll come back to it one day if I have nothing else, but I'm probably not gonna do that. Electro, I don't think so. Geo goblets have my best artifacts for goblets, both that and Electro. So Pyro is a close third, but I don't think I have any of those I want to reroll. Oh, this is like my recent Dendro goblet, wasn't it? I don't know. If I had a piece I wanted to reroll, it'd probably be a Hydro goblet, wouldn't it? Note to Geo. That piece is finally being used. It's funny, I want to get rid of this, but I mean, it's nice to look at the 30 crit damage, but I can never use it. This piece I'm probably gonna get rid of one day as well. This is still my first double crit Pyro goblet and my first double crit Elemental goblet on my account. Pretty sure that was a 5-star Elemental goblet. So I know this one I want to reroll because I didn't realize this was 4 line starts. This is also one of my earliest pieces as well. Got this during 1.0. So there's that Hydro Goblet, but I don't think there's much else other than maybe a Cryo Goblet. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'd do that. Um, no, nope. Wait, nope. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if I'd do that. Animal Goblet. Maybe. I don't know if I'd reroll that. Nah, man. I know I want to reroll this. It's because this Pyro Goblet has perfect substats for Hu. Despite it being a failing start that gave me double crit when I got this, I still want to reroll this. I just don't know if I want that to be my focus for tomorrow's stream and try to reroll it then. Um, nope, nope. Oh, right. My electric goblets are just too good for me to care about rerolling this. Unless it was a 4-line start piece, then maybe. I don't want to look at that. Mm, I guess they're all the support pieces, and that's it. Yeah, I'm not seeing that many pieces I want to reroll. I'm like also second guessing ones that I'm pretty sure I didn't think about before the Dust Enlightenment was coming to the game. When I started looking at all these, I think it was like right after the special program, but and circlets are pretty decent, so I don't know if I have one I want to reroll. Pieces that I would want to reroll, I'd probably want a new, yeah, I would probably just want a new circlet. Obviously, I feel like I could improve a reroll on this, so where I could end up with like possibly a crit rate and then 2 attack % rolls, but uh, that type of min-maxing, I'd just rather get a new one. Oh, right. I guess I would want to reroll that. I actually really like that piece. maybe. I just hate the other two subsets, so I don't know if I want to reroll that. Circlets are a bit weird for me to know which ones I would want to reroll and why. Mm, now that I've given it some thought, I do remember getting shafted on about 21 crit rate circlets with a crit damage substat from Golden True. That does tempt me. That does tempt me. That's definitely a piece I want to reroll. I do also want to reroll that. Some, I have some circlets from that for sure I can reroll. Can't think of anything else could curry circlets. I just don't care about rerolling as much. I only kept that because of the ER. I might want to reroll this actually, just to see if it rolls ER more with crit damage or whatever. But that's here nor there. Huh. I see why I stopped rolling it, but I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. I know I kept this, but sometimes something tells me it's just not worth keeping. I just like really like looking at that piece though. Oh, right. Mm, honestly, I do remember I desperately wanted to fix a circlet on Nuvolent. I have another version of it that has a better chance of being something better for him. But a single ammo will just make the piece dead though. Damn. If we got ER, I would have tried it. Um, support pieces again. I think we're at the end of this now. Hmm. There are definitely crit rate circlets I want to reroll. For crit damage is a bit harder. Hmm. What would be the piece I want to reroll the most right now? It's literally between the Moeka flower and this feather right now. And then in third place would be that pyro goblet. It's just I want to reroll that flower again. It's been an eyesore for me because it was like, when I got this piece, I think it was like the very first day that I started farming the domain. And I got a 4-line start with these stats. I really, really wanted this to roll well, but it just never did. It bothered me. It's just that every time I want to try for this piece, it seems like it gives me something different. Makes me unsure if I even want to actually keep re-rolling this right now and come back to it later. But the more I think about it, the more I think it really would be in my best interest to try to re-roll that flower, because I can wait on this. This I can wait on. I don't need to do that right now. The power goblet I can wait on, but I can't wait on that flower. It's like, it's the type of piece that's in my way of making my Moika build just a little bit better than what it currently is. I might end up doing it again right now. Because all the pieces here, the most abundant amount of piece I want to reroll is definitely from the goblets. And it makes sense. It's just the type of goblets I want to reroll. I'm very iffy about rerolling. I really do want to reroll that though. But I'm more frustrated that this piece hasn't rolled well yet. I'm gonna try it one more time. I genuinely just think not doing this is going to irritate me a lot more. I'm really hoping I can just get crit attack percent and no ER stat rolls. That is all I care about. That is all I care about. That's worse. Okay. It's better and worse at the same time. Damn. My God. I do not like this system sometimes, but this is just all we can deal with. Best reroll I've gotten so far is the piece that I currently have. Man. If it was a support set, that piece would have been nice, but I'm getting tired of it going into ER. It's really irritating. I did not think it would just keep doing this. Actually, hold on. Is it on the next roll or the roll after? I think it will be after the next roll. Because otherwise, yeah, I was right. This reshape will trigger the advanced reshape effect. And select 2 minor affixes after reshaping the selected minor affix will receive at least 3 enhancements in total. I did say I want to plan ahead for goblets with this because then I can guarantee 3 crit rolls, which that does tempt me. Now I won't be able to actually reroll this till the next time STYGIAN Onslaught comes back, so maybe, yeah, I might do it actually. Because that means I could guarantee 2 stat rules. The last 2 stats could end up being something else, or the last stat, because this is a 3-line start. Or I could hold out a bit longer, but I actually think it might be smarter to do that. Imagine doing that for a circlet. That means I could guarantee. Actually, I don't know if I can guarantee it. That would have to come down to luck. For 2 stats that you pick, you could end up getting like 3 crit damage rolls. You could end up with like 1 crit damage and then 2 of the other stat that you picked. That's why I don't. That's like the only thing I don't like about the system with the guaranteed rolls. It can still screw you over in some shape or form. At the very least, I do think the value is definitely going to show a lot on goblets. So I think I might, yeah, I might just do it for the Pyro Goblet. guaranteeing 3 crit rolls is gonna make it definitely more worthwhile. It'll make me second guess what piece I want to work on. Of course, I still have to max that out if I want to actually reroll that, but I don't know if I want to reroll the cryo goblet. I don't have that many good cryo goblets, so it's like always been a maybe for me. But imagining getting 3 crit rolls makes it seem very plausible to get something worthwhile. I don't know if I do the guarantee 3 crit rolls for the circlet though, because you can't guarantee 3 crit rolls. You could literally get hoed on it pretty easily. At least the goblet, flower, feathers, sands, you can definitely get something out of it. Not rerolling that, I just want to look at that. If there was a piece I desperately wanted to like guarantee 3 crit rolls for, I wonder what it would be. That makes me like want to dial it back. Because with a guarantee, that makes me think about it a bit more. But sadly, I would have to suffer through one more reroll before I can actually do that. Whereas if I want to, I can guarantee one for the goblet right away. Just because it takes 2 feathers, which I didn't like that. But taking 2 dust of enlightenment, I guess it's just a trade we're gonna have to accept. For goblets, I think it's fine. I hate it for the sands locate. Probably the only piece I don't like that it costs 2, to be honest. I think people have worse luck than I do with sands, so most people that I've seen have really bad luck with sands, so that's why I say that. But yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I might actually just dial it back, come back to the Pyro Goblin. I can guarantee at least 2 dust for enlightenment during the next time this game mode comes back. The problem will be, will I be able to get the extra one or not? That is the thing. Because difficulty 5 is going to be an issue for me, I'm pretty sure, in the foreseeable future. But at least right now I can get it. The only reason why I said before I'm not going to do it in this stream is because I want to work on our talents a bit more. I was originally going to do it for Monday's reset stream, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to do it on Sunday because everything will be available on Sunday. Tuesday next week, we have Imagining Theater reset, which I'm going to, because I still haven't made the community post for that. Um, I'm either going to have it tomorrow morning, or I'm going to have it later tonight. It's just been things I was just focusing on, like I talked about in the beginning of the stream after all, but yeah. I can't check it here, right. Well, we can go fight him again. I think I only have one more. Then I might go test my damage against a local legend real quick. Or not my damage, but test my rotation. Don't know what's the best rotation, but with 0 energy, I like doing Skirk skill in the beginning because it comes back fast enough after doing the rotation. My problem is,
Busted. Yoo-hoo!
yeah, I'm not getting a burst back
Time
quick
to
enough. I don't
shine.
like it.
Mine to win.
This is definitely gonna be something I have to figure out. Man. Part of me wants to try again. I didn't think I started to get rotation, but
Mine to wield.
honestly, I don't even need to does because it doesn't interrupt her. But I don't know. I do think it's annoying that I'm afraid of not getting her burst with this amount. Worst thing about this is that I can't run her energy this slow. I don't know. That theta sucks. Mm, When I do difficulty 5, I'll figure out from there. See how it turns out. For now, I'll probably still do that. Not that. Anyways, it's a little bit better. I kind of showed the guaranteed rules thing. I definitely think it's worth planning ahead for that. Because either way, I'd have to use 2 more Dust of Enlightenment just to be able to have that guarantee rule. Which it could be nice, but I do think it might be worthwhile to do this. I guess for this rules are fine. Guess it's kind of how I like it actually looking. I haven't bothered to see if I even want to put Freenon on Tenacity or not. Oh, right. Maybe I don't. It's something I'm not gonna stop trying to reroll that flower from a week ago. I have to keep trying. I'd rather not get it on the guaranteed rolls though. For how long this game is gonna be out for the free to play side of things. I mean, don't forget eventually the guarantee 4 rolls of crit stats that we pick. I just don't know if that's really gonna be that good for me when it gets to the guaranteeing 4 crit rolls. I just think that sounds really exciting. I mean, it gives a really good chance at a 50 CV for everyone. The thing for me is I don't know if I want that for any particular piece other than just because it'll be really nice for my favorite character maybe.
Add Ast. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Alright, what would this because got this as well. Accumulate dire prestige. Oh, I guess it makes sense that it's here. And that extra frazzle. I look forward to that. Forward to using all four tomorrow just to farm talents. Hopefully I don't end up running through it all. I'll try to upgrade this twice. Get both of them to 8. Or maybe I should get this one to 9. I don't know. I guess it depends how much I can actually get done. Oh right, there's one other thing. Rosaria. I have to keep checking her and I might change. I'll think about changing my Kaya's build. Let's see, that. I remember I changed a build because of Yelan. I might end up changing that back. Unsure yet. Yeah, I might end up changing that back because even though I'll probably end up using Yelan to see if I can actually clear menacing, when I do difficulty 5, I'm gonna need extra cryo application against that boss. Alright, this is the last thing I'm gonna do for today's stream because, like I said, there really isn't much I can do or talk about. If I showed like everything I actually did in a given day, then I would have more to show, but, you know.
Strike a pose! A burst of flavor! Off to the
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Another star goes out!
Huh.
Quiet now.
She really is probably the king of killing bosses, isn't she? Cause the fact that I can almost one cycle it with my skirt, with like, oh, not that. Well, her talent is still level 6, double 6. So I could imagine she'll one cycle when I get this to 8. Pretty sure. Oh right, I keep forgetting she's also giving everyone else an extra talent bonus, which is really nice. Oh, she didn't get one. Wait, I haven't crowned her yet. Oh, let's change that. What the mess? I'm not gonna do it though. I'll do it after I've leveled up Skirk Silence. I did not realize I didn't crown this yet. I should have crowned that, but no, I did not realize that. Wait, when is this? Oh, I could have done that yesterday. Oh well.
The stars fade.
Yeah. Brother wanted his free leg. I can't say no to that. Okay, I don't want to kill him. When did Yelan die? What? Man, I still can't believe that shit can still happen to me. Like, bro, when did she die? I hate that perfect frame hit. Like, that's the only way she could have died. Perfect frame hit. Which is when you get hit, but the hit doesn't trigger because it would have interrupted you when you press the swap button off your character. It happens way too often for me. It's really stupid. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen in any video game, I think.
Busted.
steppy step is crazy.
Gotcha. Off to the freezer. Merciless.
Shower me with praise.
Wow. That's all I wanted to do today. I think I gotta grasp her rotation a bit better though, so I'm happy about that. Only thing left, I would want to test her against a lot of things, because if there's one boss I really want to fight with her, because I think I can get a really good achievement right now, would be this guy. You could try him right now, but I want to try him again when I crown Skirk. When I at least crown her skill, I'm gonna come back here and fight this boss, because I think this team is probably the biggest like counter to this boss. They say Pyro's an advantage against this, but I think Cryo is really made to completely stun this boss.
A little let the world come alive.
Here comes the catch.
The pinnacle of excellence.
Into the void.
Extinguished.
Yeah. Ha. Am I
Okay.
still weak?
So he just kind of does what he wants, I guess.
The taste
Okay.
isn't right.
Okay. 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 That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm reminding why I fucking hate this boss. The boss is so cringe. That is so stupid that the boss could just do that. If only I could use a cryo shooter. Oh wait, I could do that, but then I had to sacrifice somebody. Honestly, a shooter would be helpful, but Skirk's rotations are too long. So I don't know if I even care about doing that. I'm gonna try this one more time though. I'm gonna try to do Frina first. So you know I have to do this anyways.
A little time to shine. Shower me.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, I didn't even do it. Didn't
Another
matter.
star goes out.
Adaptive frosting.
She died field. I was about to say, bro. Okay.
What did I do wrong?
I hate this boss. I hate this boss with a burning passion. Yippee. Honestly, I wouldn't really use Frina against this boss to begin with, honestly. I never really liked using Frina against this boss. But holy moly, this boss cringe. Well, now I'm gonna go smack it in the face so I can get my burst back at least. I felt like I had a better time using double crowd, double pyro against this boss than just freezing it, since freeze doesn't actually do anything against it. Why am I not surprised? I thought it would at least do a little bit more than it currently does. It does not do much to this boss.
A little
Busted.
Look at this, he gets to freely move, and I can't do shit because of it.
The stars.
And then actually does. Yeah, what can you do? I felt like I had an easier time with a different team. That is crazy. I guess because Freedom like permanently has her health like halfway through. So I guess it's just nothing I can do about it. Alright. I'll get my burst back and I'll just stop messing with it. Obviously, if I had more investment, I could just one cycle the boss, but, you know. Actually, you know, I'll over here.
Watch this!
A dash of frosting. Gotcha. Annihilate.
Probably shouldn't have done that, but, you know, it's fine. Hate that you can swap off and lose all of that progress, but I guess it's fair when you can just freely get her burst back very quickly. But, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Probably not. I mean, there's nothing really going on right now for today. But I wanted to still continue streaming the 10 days of this event, or permanent event, end game. Yeah. At least the most eventful of this event will be day 5. As I plan to level up Crystals tomorrow, and then we're going to tackle Fearless, but I'm going to redo Menacing with her, because I haven't actually done Menacing with her, I don't think, so. Do difficulty 4 and 5, try to get that other feather. That will be the focus of tomorrow's stream. Obviously, it probably won't take me long. I don't think my build is that bad on her. Because I'm pretty confident her build is not the greatest, not the worst. Definitely on the upper side of things. I'm hoping I get a decent amount of this. We'll just have to see. I should have enough to get. I already did the first level, so I'll only be able to get 2 levels on this? Really? Huh. Damn, I can only get this to 8. I could get this to 7 tomorrow then. This is the boss's fault for not dropping shit. Because the boss did not drop much of it. And I don't have any more of these dream summons while my second cow has almost 15. But then again, I do fight more weekly boss on this, so that's probably why. Yeah, this thing is what's holding me. Shall we do a little bit of strongbox before we end it? I don't think I have much I can think of rerolling though, or actually making artifacts for, I mean, but yeah, I can't think of much. It's like making the blessed pieces would be nice. I did want to shoot pieces off stream and end up making a clip out of that. That's crazy. Can't really think of anything else. Don't really feel like doing emblem even though I could use emblem pieces. Part of me wants to do, or should I say hunter? Bruh. Might go till I get a piece worth rolling, maybe. That's probably what I'll keep doing. Nah. Well. I don't know if I even want to try those HP sounds. I don't know what type of piece I'm even looking for from this set. I was gonna say HP circlet, but then when I think about it, not really. guess what you're trying to build. It's kind of whatever at the moment. You know? It's like, I could get HP sales for new lip, but I don't care about that too much. Yeah, I don't really know what I want to really build. Problem is my feathers are already really good, so I don't want a feather. I want something specific. Which kind of sucks to say that. I was gonna say if it was HP circle, I would have tried it, but I don't think so. Maybe attack sales since I'm using Skirka Marshal Center, but don't particularly have anyone I'm building other than Skirk and Versa right now. Yeah, I'm doing it for good. I could have cut the other one, but I'm pretty stingy with HP sales. And rolling these aren't gonna get me anywhere. If only I could actually use that. It's like I maybe wouldn't mind using that, but I don't know. I know I should probably try ammo gobblers, but I don't have an ammo DPS. And we're close to the end already. Don't really want to go through all these, but I could. This is why I think that was why I was rerolling no bless pieces before. At least I had something worth rolling there. Because here I just don't know. I know I need something specific from both, so I feel like Starlight should be better, but it never really felt like that to me. No. I'll try again. I guess it's just one of those days, though. Probably used up my luck getting that early skirk after I lost to 50-50 yesterday. Or the other day. It did not want to give me anything. Uh-huh. The first piece I could at least attempt, I suppose. Man. Ugh. I'm not really too thrilled when I see HP sounds. I have to like roll a specific way and have specific substance. Well, this will be the last one I do then. I'm only gonna do a certain amount of pieces. I just felt like doing it like this. Alright, last one. Nope. Nope. That's tragic. Actually, I get those three for one more. So it actually bring me back here instead of... That's actually not bad. Usually didn't do that. And now I'm done.
A place.
Nothing. Mm, I was thinking maybe I could... I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. Well, there's my try. I guess it's just one of those days. Nothing I can really do about that. I may double refresh tomorrow. Just to work on Skirk's talents. It's kind of funny that I've used like 50 pulls on this and didn't get Deli a single time, but I guess it's fair. I guess it's fair. At least the exchange of C6 Candace, which I've wanted her for a long time. Well, I guess I'll be trying to sit on these pulls, at least for this account. I don't know about my second account. I missed a 50-50 for Skirk on both accounts, and I'm trying to get Skirk on my second account through a lot of grinding. And the most I can muster that I have is about to be 50 pulls by Tuesday. I'll see if I get her on there. If I do get Skirk on there, I might do another stream on my second account to show things off and the situation I have on there. But, I mean, second account's gonna have more problems, but yeah. Do you think Shadow will work with Skirk? I mean, there's enough video on YouTube that definitely showed that she definitely does work with her. Some people say she doesn't, but she does and she doesn't at the same time. She's just a decent option for her, not ever a bad option. Definitely not a character worth pulling for Skirk though. But if you have her and don't really use her, she's definitely worth using. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. And thinking about it now, if I didn't use my pulls to try to get Aoife, I probably wouldn't have gotten Skirk. So I should go for, because I need to have a Scoffy North Arena. I don't think Shinna's gonna be enough to actually help Skirk at all. I feel like Shinna's value only gets better with a Scoffy. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth getting Shinna for her. Then again, Crow has a lot of problems. Crow just has a lot of problems at the moment. I have Charlotte decent with her, even though Charlotte's a pain to build. Layla's okay with her. Hey, Miko only works if you have Farina, and since you don't have Farina, I can't think of many other characters other than kind of just forcing other options that otherwise just kind of work. Layla, Rosaria, Kaya, Charlotte, Diona. Skirk, Mona, Charlotte, Rosaria. Her Mona's good with her, or okay with her. She's someone I'm gonna have to test. I don't know if I want to do that myself. You definitely want to hide your character with her, which is kind of a struggle. Dahlia's only good when you get constellations on him. Well, Lolly only works if you have Farina. I feel like without it, I don't even think it's worth it. But some people say it still is. Shana Shincho obviously works. Kokomi can technically work. Candace can only work if she's C6, which is something no one ever really says. Mona's a, I still think Mona's a decent option even without her C4, even though people would say you need her C4. I don't really understand why. Paying like 124k and I'll get Frina somehow in 6.0. Hmm. I haven't tried support Skirk with Nuva yet. I still don't think I'm gonna like it though. Part of me, I feel like for the Abyss I might like it. I don't know. Everywhere else I'm probably not going to though. Yeah, I just still needs help when it comes to 4-star options, because this just isn't it. And then Crow had the opposite problem, where it has so many Crows that overlap their roles in teams way too many times. It's honestly kind of a struggle. Faraday and Chongyun are different. Mika, Charlotte, somewhat overlap. Layla, Diona, somewhat overlap. Rosaria and Kaya somewhat overlap as well. Even Gang overlaps with them if you even want to use her as an option. I know some people use her with Skirk. And then Shenna's just better than these other ones if you're just going for the support role. Shenna's kind of a fickle one though. It really does suck that we finally got a character that can actually do more for Cryo. But yeah, she still managed to find a way to still be relevant with her, which is nice. At the same time, mm, yeah, Shenna's future is kind of scuffed at the moment. 'Cause I know they're gonna probably end up making a first-star character that does more than she does for the team in the future. I'm pretty certain of that. Oh, Gaia. I thought Shenna would be good for the future. I thought Shenna would be fine. It's just the way they designed her kid. I don't know. Not much to be said on that. The way they designed her kid is just unfortunate. She looks good though. So, yes, yeah, one loss. 50 catchers if I lose. Then Fran is confirmed. I guess there's that to take into account. I still don't think Shenna's worth getting though. But you can do what you want, of course. There was a time I thought about getting Shenna, but then I was originally thinking about getting Ayaka after Scafe came out. I was debating on getting her too. But then they threw her on
A
Chronicle
blade
Wish, and
increases it.
now I don't even know if I want her. I'm pretty good if I got her at least. Now I have like a buildup of weapons I want to get in the future, but that depends on, I guess, Stygian also, because Stygian also is definitely gonna become a problem over time. As for Crow as,
1, 2.
as an element, yeah, I'm pretty certain we're probably gonna end up getting a Crow first that at least alleviates a lot of Crow's problems, because there's just no way it's gonna stay like this forever. So I'll save it now. Guess we'll have to see. Yeah, I honestly think it'd be worth saving. The thing that sucks is I don't know if everyone's gonna be tempted to pull for the next character or the characters in 6.0. During Natlan's patch cycle for the first time ever, I didn't think I'd pull for like the first patch of the new region or whatever. I ended up Going for Kenichi even though I didn't really need him. He's probably the only pull out of the entirety of Natland that I'm most shaky about whether or not it was worth getting him now or just getting him later. Back then, Pros would have definitely turned out a lot different if I was a bit more passive about it.
You'll interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
Okay, I guess that's enough yet for now. Saving that for tomorrow. Tomorrow, at least, I'll actually have something more eventful to show because I'm waiting until Sunday just to level up Skirk's talents. Then I'll try Stygian Onslaught's Fearless difficulty 5 with Skirk. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to clear it because my Ganyu can get very close. Pretty sure my Skirk's gonna be good enough. So yeah. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. Alright, thanks man. Then I should wait now. Alright. Until next time, take care. I'll see you tomorrow.